A multi-million-dollar tourist complex lies within minutes of Panama City. White sands and crystal-clear waters are just some of what the Emerald Isle of Contadora has to offer.
Located about 15 minutes by air from Panama City are the Perlas Islands, where Contadora, the most developed island, is operated by the Panama Tourist Bureau. It features a hotel with 150 rooms, 3 swimming pools, golf course, tennis courts, beaches, a marina, small duty-free shops, and a car and motorbike rental. In addition to the attraction of its beaches, Contadora and the rest of the Perlas boast of beautiful clear waters and an abundance of undersea life. The Perlas are famed for their fishing, and many people come from Panama in boats. For others, it makes sense to do the first 40 miles by plane and arrange to rent a boat in Contadora.
I have now 4 boats, and we do all the water activities for tourism to develop Contadora as a fishing and diving center. We have a great fishing area just right off within very close reach, within say 15-20 minutes boat drive from Contadora. So we are right in the center of a great fishing area. All divings that we do here is shallow water diving. All the reefs are within 15 and 40 feet depth. We don't have drop-offs. So it's easy diving, accessible for beginners, also for divers that want to see something different. The coral formations that we have basically is a branch coral with mushroom corals, populated with a great variety of coral fishes. It's a great area for diving. It's a great area also to take underwater pictures.
Even those that aren't crazy about fishing can enjoy this outing in the boat because there's a lot to see on the other islands of the Perlas. At low tide, this tiny island of Boyarena is a paradise for shell collectors. Shells can be found here that can rarely be found anywhere else in Panama. The pearls that caused Balboa to give the name Las Perlas to these islands are no longer found in abundance. But on Casaya Island, we found the men who still dive for the pearls, culling rice. When they took a break from their work, they were eager to show us the pearls that they have collected. Visitors who know their pearls can bargain for them. Further distance from Contadora are more than 15 other islands of the Perlas Archipelago, including the largest island, Isla Rey. We loaded our equipment on the private plane of Mr. Eddie Abbott, who then acted as our tour guide and local expert on the area.
Pearl Islands are made up of hundreds of smaller islands, but the main one is called Ray Island. We're on it now. It's approximately 15 miles long and 7 miles wide. And you saw the vegetation. It's a jungle-type vegetation, very sparsely inhabited. There's natives, probably around 3 to 4 small villages that could have between 20 to 80 people. Then there's one larger village called San Miguel. That's on the northeast end, over that way, and they have about 1,800 people. They make their living fishing and small agricultural plots. They grow a yucca here, which is similar to the potato in the United States. And like rice, that's their staple document here. And it's grown all through the islands, as well as the end of Ray Island. It's called Punta Coco. This was the place that the U.S. Army selected to make their forward base for submarine patrol mainly. Obviously, they wouldn't get over here with planes probably unless they had an aircraft carrier, and we'd find it long before they got here. But submarines could come in, and they patrolled it constantly. If you look out that way, the mainland is approximately 100 miles over there. Right here, close, it's about 40 miles. But obviously, if anybody's going to come in, they'd be coming in straight, and we'd have to patrol all the way down. If you look over to the west, the mainland's about 150 miles, and that's the point of what we call Azuero, part of the mainland of Panama. By patrolling from here, scouting a relative sector over to the point where Panama reaches Colombia, scouting a relative sector over to the point where the mainland is, they were able to cover the complete bay here and didn't have much of a chance of getting into the Panama Canal. We're planning a tourist development on the other side. We'll start off with a small marina, a restaurant-type affair with adjoining cabins, building a dock, which the military had during World War II, but since long gone, and put in storage tanks for fuel so the fishing boats can come out here.
These islands are easily accessible to boaters from Contadora or Panama and offer quiet anchorages and superb fishing and diving. Our last day on Contadora was spent relaxing and enjoying the principal activities of the island, fun in the sun. To see the rest of the island, you might take a leisurely walk, or do what we did and rent a motorbike from the local rental shop. As you can see, there are many beautiful homes on the island, but none more famous than this one that the Shah of Iran enjoyed. Dinner at the Hotel Contadora is an elegant experience. As you might expect on an island where everything has to be flown in, prices are somewhat high, but the chef is outstanding and the food delicious. To enjoy the real pearl, the islands themselves, they're just a short flight away. It takes a little planning, but it can be a weekend you'll always remember.